astronauts, you just finished your ChoiceOS Mythic Voyage. How do you feel?
Great.
Awesome.
So, what is for you the greatest gift that you got out of this workshop?
Well, for me, it's very clear that the greatest gift I got from it is accessing and feeling my emotions. Like I've been repressing mainly my anger, but with that came all of the other emotions that I kept hidden somewhere, so that nobody should see them, stuff like this. And it feels great. It feels liberating. It feels like I've been constipated and I just took a good shit. Let it all out.
Well, for me, the greatest gift that I've learned from this journey is like how to learn to put myself first, how important I am, and my happiness is like everything and everything. So that's the best gift I got.
For me, the greatest gift that I received from this workshop was like I understand that I love myself. Like I need to love myself, and I discovered myself, like my real feelings. So yeah.
For me, it's like the girl who was right in front of me, judging me, telling me what I cannot do. Like when I was singing and she was like, your voice is shit, or you shouldn't say that, or you shouldn't talk to a guy. It's like this voice just disappeared and it's like it's gone. And I feel like I'm fully myself and I can express things, I can sing. I feel like all the things that I had in my imagination, like I could be this, I could be that, is just coming naturally to me, and all this blockage, all this feeling, all these sensations are just gone. And that's the most amazing gift I could actually ask for. And it's so like I've tried everything. Honestly, I've tried everything. I had my spiritual path. I was doing therapy for years. And I was really like trying to understand and, get it out and feel myself. And nothing was really, really working. And I was honestly in desperation. Like I couldn't anymore. And I took a step back and I started observing people and who I want to be. So I saw a friend, she did the workshop, and I was like, this is what I want. Like she looks genuinely happy. She just has like a simple life, but she's happy. It's like I could see it in her eyes. And all the little pieces, all the therapies I did here and there, it's like everything combined all together, like giving me exactly what I wanted from the very beginning. So it's the most amazing gift I have done to myself. Yeah.
For me, I think the greatest gift was clarity, because there were so many voices in my head, a lot of self-hatred, a lot of confusion about how I should be living my life, or what other people would think of me. And all these voices, some of them were good, some of them were bad, but the bad ones just got silenced because they had no more logical argument why they should be telling me all that crap. And this clarity applies to everything, to relationships, to how I perceive myself, to the past, to the future. Like, it's clarity, and it's exactly what I needed. So I got all the answers that I needed. I got all the feelings, because a lot of the things I understood rationally, but I couldn't really feel them, that they're true, that they're genuine. And everything happened here. So it was like the perfect balance between the rational and the emotional. So it's a very valuable thing for me, this clarity.
And Nathan's greatest gift is his haircut.
Yeah.
My greatest gift from this workshop is clarity also. I feel like I'm taking home a mirror. A mirror, I've never been able to see myself in the mirror that I'm taking home from this workshop. It's, I feel like I've been looking into very foggy mirrors, clouded by this need to fit in, but it was so slippery that I had built this whole persona on like a facade, a mask to be seen a certain way, which is holding me back from being truly who I am. So I feel like I'm taking home such a precious tool, so many tools actually, but this mirror, which is the representation of all these tools, is the great gift from this workshop. A way or a tool belt full of principles and insights to keep looking at myself and re-examining the truth of who I am. So these masks, which were so persistent, can just be taken off again and again, and I can find myself, continue to find myself and my truth and of who I am.
We call this workshop the most heavy-duty transformational workshop in the world. So it's very challenging. And what was for you the biggest challenge?
Looking at the stuff that I was too clever for anybody else to let them see. So I had figured out ways through which nobody actually was able to truly show me some of the things I had shoved underneath the carpet, some of the things I wasn't able to access myself, but nobody else was able to show me the dirt that was building up there. And when Mikis very skillfully lifted the carpet up and like pointed me at the shit that was piling up there, very, very challenging. And it gave me also, in a way, it was also exactly why I came to this workshop. I knew from the recommendation that this was going to be very challenging, and I would be confronted with my shit. So there was this like longing to see it, a deep longing, but such a resistance, such a reluctance to go and sit into that hot chair and be examined by the clarity of Mikis.
For me, I had two greatest challenges. The first one, as I said, is to let it all out. Like I had a very powerful moment of letting everything out during the ceremony. Letting my anger take over the place and just let me feel the power that was hidden down there and that I knew I had, but I'd never truly accessed before. So that was one challenge. It was very hard for me to do that, but once it happened, it was liberating. And also the second greatest challenge, I kept worrying during the workshop whether if it's gonna work or not, or if it's gonna really help me. How am I gonna feel? How am I gonna integrate all this into society and living in society and all of that? And actually the challenge was to trust that it's gonna happen and to just trust the process, trust whatever's gonna happen to me to happen, that it's gonna be all right. And from the moment that I let go of my doubt and mistrust, I was able to absorb everything. Like I've been there 10, 11 days when I was kind of shaky. I was absorbing a lot of stuff, but I was kind of shaky. But then I had a confronting discussion of my doubt, and that's kind of my greatest enemy. And I proclaimed that I want to be happy no matter what. And the advice I received was to just let go of all the doubts, just focus and try to absorb it and be present and not think at all about the future. And at the moment I did that, the last 2 or 3 days, it was exponential. The clarity I got out of it was incredible. But it was hard, very hard to overcome that shit. Once I took the decision, it was easy. And it just came to me.
For me, I think the most difficult challenge was to stop putting other people first, because I had this kind of feeling that I should be the savior of people and that everyone else is more important than me, and if they are happy, I am happy, but it doesn't work like that at all. So for me, it was very difficult to mentally kind of kill them in order for me to thrive and to really be happy and to make every decision in accordance to what I want, not to what other people want from me or what is expected. Because in reality, there's nothing to be expected of anyone. So for me, once I did that, and once I managed to also connect to my inner child, because it was very carefully hidden, that part of me, then I had a boom in my heart and in my head and in everything. So yeah, putting yourself first feels like an adventurous sport.
For me, the most challenge was like to feel exposed and to be confronted constantly, and to understand that I deserve to be happy, and no matter fucking what. So to be honest, that yeah, for me the most challenge thing was to understand and to really believe that I deserve to be happy, that this is the only thing that I want. And I was so nervous and so scared, and these voices in my head always stopping me. Wow, was super challenge for me. Really, really.
Voy a ser feliz, no importa,
No importa
qué.
Yeah. For me, the biggest challenge was to understand and learn how to cut the umbilical cord with my kids. It was brutal. I wanted to run away. Like I was scared. I wanted to run away at some point. But like I made a choice, and I understood that all this time I was playing the victim, and I thought I was right. I thought that what you made the decision, now deal with it. I thought that I was the victim and I was right. And I was miserable, and I was making feel my kids also miserable. So it's not fair for them, it's not fair for me. So understand that and let them fly. And because in my head was, if I let them fly, they're gonna stop loving me. But I'm never gonna stop loving them. I understand that now. No matter what, my love is gonna be there all the time. And it's that realization it was the biggest challenge, but it was the most important one.
For me, the most challenging part was realizing that the power is within me and not somewhere outside. And like, I am the one who can feel, who can make, like, I was looking for all the answers externally, like someone else is gonna help me, but then I realized that all the strength is here, and I felt it. And it was hard, like, but I feel this power within me now that is just growing, and it's beautiful.
You guys have mentioned a few times ceremonies, and we say about this workshop that we offer ayahuasca without ayahuasca. You want to share some of your experiences with this? Like, Did it feel like ayahuasca if you've ever had ayahuasca? And if you never had ayahuasca, how did it feel to you? What was it like?
Well, it's funny. It's funny for me because there have been like 10 ceremonies, give or take. The first one that happened, we were supposed to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just go with the story that Miki's told us. And the first thought that came into my head was like, "Fuck, just another meditation." Like, I've been like the meditation doesn't work with me. I don't give a flying fuck about it. And so, anyways, I wasn't capable to feel a lot of it in the first ceremony because this is what I thought. I told Mickey's this, and he didn't say it, but he was probably, "I'll show you, motherfucker. You want to not be a meditation? You shall see." And then the next day was my ceremony. Let's just say that I got to scream my lungs out, letting all out there. That was the most powerful thing that ever happened to me. So that's one thing. And another thing was after other ceremonies, there was one particular one when after it ended, I opened my eyes. For at least a half an hour, I felt completely stoned, like I was on LSD or something. It was very, very powerful, and I got high on my own supply because I didn't take anything other than water, coffee, and tea in here. So nothing like that. They're awesome. Ceremonies are awesome. Or an awesome way to see yourself. Or not necessarily just yourself, but to see a lot of perspectives, so a lot of different things, and to learn and understand the whole world. I guess they're very powerful. I've never taken ayahuasca before, but I don't know how it feels, but it doesn't really matter.
I've done ayahuasca before, so I was a little bit skeptical at the beginning. So asking myself, like, how is he gonna do it? How? Because we're not taking anything. It's us doing the entire work. So at the beginning, I was like breathing, like the breathing work, and I was like, okay, like now what? But then when you really put the intention, because you're not taking any psychotropics, it is you who's doing the entire work. So I understood how powerful we are to get to that state without taking anything. I was like, this is amazing to get to the point to experience the same feeling as taking ayahuasca, but even more powerful. Like for me, it was completely an amazing experience, like a new level. And I didn't try many times, but I know what ayahuasca is. So this experience was beyond like 1,000 times much better than the experience with ayahuasca.
I've also not taken ayahuasca before, or any psychedelic, any psychotropic, anything around that area. But after the first ceremony that I had, and it was actually the first that we all had, so it was quite unclear for everyone how this is gonna happen. The fact that I fully trusted what Mikis is doing really helped me into getting the result. And after the first ceremony, I was already fascinated by how broad is the spectrum of emotions and of thoughts and of power that you can have, and you have basically within you. So whether it's a negative feeling and a negative like kind of state of mind, or a positive one, it's in you. So you cannot blame the drug, you cannot blame anyone. You just have to face it. If it's a positive thing, you could remember it, and you could plant a flag and make it like a highlight of your spectrum of emotions. And if it's a bad experience or like a sad one, you should have a talk to yourself and ask yourself, okay, why this? What does this symbolize? What does this mean for me? So I was very afraid and skeptical at first time when I've heard of this exercise or practice, but after I've lived it, the doubts were gone.
I was blown away by the ceremonies. I've had experiences with ayahuasca, mushrooms, 5-MeO DMT as well, and the ceremonies that we did gave me experiences of all of these and beyond. I felt like actually the first one. This is something I wanna back with Connie and Diana said. I was shown how the power is within us. The first ceremony, I didn't put my full heart into it, and also I did not know what to expect, and I came out of it like not really having the experience that was living up to previous psychedelic experiences of insight or visual like visions, and so on and so forth. And then Mikas told me it's what you put into it. So your intention, which we learned, is no matter fucking what. This will happen no matter fucking what. So I went into the second ceremony with this certainty, with this like clarity of this is what I'm showing up with everything that I have. And boy, I experienced some shit. We had orgasms, we had all sorts of like incredible experiences that you couldn't even imagine without any physical or substance stimuli. We saw. I mean, I saw deeply into my own fears. I saw. I made love to the people I love and admire. But like the most wild and unexpected adventures that we went on in these ceremonies. And the real gold for me actually was having an opportunity the next day to discuss our experiences and have insight into the symbolism that we came across, or that the symbolism that was revealed within our ceremonies. So very, very, very powerful experience with the ceremonies. Much of everything that all these people do here is coming out of a place of pure love for people. And Mikas is like the greatest ally that I've ever been able to had the privilege to spend 15 days with. Like,
It's so funny because, like, as I said, I went, also through the spiritual path and everything, and Mickey's is just as raw as it can get. Like, he's like the truest thing I've seen. He has no filters. He'll come right at you. Like, there's nothing negative. Like, it's so real that, I don't know how to express this. Can someone help me?
I think Mikis is the kind of man that you should want to talk to only if you don't want to lie yourself anymore, or you want to lie the others. So if you are into having compassion and like understanding and all that kind of mentality, you're gonna take things personal and it's not gonna be in your favor. But if you want someone who doesn't want to bullshit you, who has your best interest at heart, and with whom you really want to be honest to, then talk to this guy. But if you are into like compassion and you want to be a victim, then don't come.
I would say that Mikis is the person that will destroy you because he loves you. So he's gonna destroy you in order to later rebuild you again, to face the world with a completely different perspective. and that is just fucking amazing.
So if anybody's afraid to come here and do something like this, it's equal and it translates into being afraid to actually live life the way people want to actually live life. Like that's being afraid of coming here. That's what it means. Because what I've seen here are the most authentic people I've seen in my entire life. Like everybody's just being themselves and so at peace with themselves, and it's so easy to do whatever they want and to feel however they want to feel without caring at all. And it's not like we're taught to be judged by other people and to guide ourselves by other people's perspectives or opinions about us, and it's never been about that actually. But it's very hard to understand if you live in the society that everybody lives in. So you just got to come here and find out for yourself. But if that's what you're afraid that it's a cult, I mean, you should see for yourself. It's about critical thinking. It's because everything that's happening here is so damn logical. It has a logical reasoning, step by step. It's no bullshit. It's everything can be addressed. So if you don't have critical thinking to decide and think for yourself, just to come and see, and then to take the conclusions out and see if it was really helpful or not, if it was really a cult or not, and whatever. It's kind of bad if you don't have the courage to do that, because that means that you don't have the courage to make up your own mind. Like you get some information, then you can decide whether it's truth for you or not. So I think everybody should have this capacity.
And actually, people that might believe that, yeah, I don't have the balls to do this, they can find out here that, yeah, that I have the balls to do this.
I think that the people that are most afraid to do this are the people that need more this workshop to find themselves. And even though that if you think that you are doing great, you must come because you can discover things that you don't know in your like inside you. And if you think that you are not doing well and you're scared to come, it's a great opportunity to do something. Just do something and just come and see the power of this workshop, because it's really powerful.
And it's concrete. It's like not vague at all. It has like very specific. It's so simple. Like his motto is like if a 5-year-old cannot understand it, then it's not true. And you know, I would always watch, like listen to podcasts or but I would never really. I would get so lost. And here it's like everything is crystal clear. Like this is the best gift. Because you don't end up overthinking or mind fucking. You're just, oh, okay, this is it. This is the work. This is what I have to do. And it's a clear path. And for people coming here, because I was very challenged as well. I've been going back and forth with it for over a year. I've watched all the interviews. I've been so scared, and coming here, I knew I would face all the challenges, like all the anxiety that was coming to me from like that made me uncertain whether I want to do it or not, was exactly what Celida says. Like was the reason why I should come here.
For anyone who is feeling afraid to come here, I cannot say enough how much of everything that all these people do here is coming out of a place of pure love for people. And Mika's is like the greatest ally that I've ever been able to had the privilege to spend 15 days with. Like I've never been with someone for this amount of time, or not in general actually, who has seen everything, has seen right through me into the depths of me, and even the corners where I would not want anyone to see me, and still love me with all his heart. And everyone here, actually, all the assistants, I felt the same coming from them. So there's nothing to fear here. You only discover more about yourself, about humans in general. Like everyone here is so passionate about humanity, and it's for me, it's the most interesting subject that we could ever study. It's like something that we through which we discover more about ourselves and all the people that we love in our lives. So you have nothing to fear, only more to gain and to learn about yourself and about everyone you love.
And again, you know, it's not like this crazy shaman or the Buddha. It's like something so simple that honestly, I believe my father could do it, or my brother. Like, it's down to earth, it's simple, everyone can understand it, and it's like you feel like you're just, oh, like again, I will mention again and again the clarity and how approachable this is. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm going to the jungle and I'm gonna meet this crazy shaman. No, he's like he's like a guy who could be your fucking neighbor, or you know, you could see, like, it's so like simple. And yeah. And the other thing I wanted to mention is, yeah, it is a process, but people here take so good care of you. Like, you feel like all of your needs are taken care of all the time. Your health and the support, like, it's amazing. It's like you're taking a break from life to go deeper into yourself and then go back with, you know, fresh air inside your lungs, and like go and milk your life. It's awesome.
Last question for you guys. So now you're leaving the workshop and you're gonna go out and live your lives. How do you feel about the future? Do you feel like you have a vision? Do you feel like you have the tools to implement everything that you've learned? Anything you want to say about this?
I'm super happy that I will go back to my life, because I feel like I have the tools to be there and just be able to be happy to continue with this process, because it's a process that is going to be needs to be I need to practice on it. And I know that now I feel more comfortable to face the world, but in a way that I feel good with myself. Like, I feel such much love, and I'm happy. I'm excited to go back home, to know how to use these tools and be happy.
I feel very confident and at peace with the future. And I used to pretend that I'm confident and at peace, while there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress and a lot of worries inside me. And now all the worries disappeared, and I know that they're gonna come again, because it's not like we just change overnight. But I know that once the bad voices will come again, because life will happen and shit will happen, and we have to be realistic. The confidence in the tools that I received are way more valuable than any other anxiety or fear or bad voices that will appear. So confidence and peace are the biggest feelings that I have about the future and about my normal life, so to say.
I've never left a workshop feeling so confident in the tangible tools that I've been given. Like, you might go to a workshop, learn to meditate, and then you go home and meditation should solve all your problems. Of course not. Everyone knows that. It will help you in the process. But with this workshop, I feel that the tools and the pillars that we're taking home, the values, the new, like the refined beliefs and the understanding about ourselves is so tangible and so concrete that I feel so incredibly confident to go out here and be the best version that I can possibly be. Be me more than anything else. Be me and not be something that I thought I should be, or not be something that I was trying to be out of some hidden need that I was not aware of. So yeah, deeply grateful for the clarity and it's like I've got all these things that I can work with in this coming year, and I'm super excited about it.
For me, the biggest, as I said, one of the biggest challenges that I had was to imagine how to, like, it's all fun and games in here, it's all nice and it makes a lot of sense, but how am I going to actually integrate this into society? And I got this peace with just being able to be myself and to do whatever I feel like doing, because I've always had this thing of comparing myself to other people, looking at other people and saying, wow, why are they so happy? Why do they look so happy? Why are they so magnetic? And now I know how I can do it. I don't know how they did it before, like the people that I saw throughout my life, because here's the thing, just imagine how would your life be if you would live with no shame and no guilt at all. Never. Like, just this concept seems impossible with the right amount of work that you have to put into it, and it's also reality. It's something true, it's something tangible. It's not a way of choosing to view in spite of how reality actually works. It is the truth. Like, there's no need to feel guilt and shame, and this is what you get out of here, to this perspective of actual absolute truth, I would say, and to just be able to be yourself and be happy with who you are and live your life just the way you want it, because it's about you. You are born with yourself, you die with yourself. It doesn't matter at all what others think. It's so powerful. It's such a powerful fear that we have, and it's so destroying us. And I'm glad to have the tools to overcome this. It's not a magical pill, but it is a magical pill. Like, this is what I wanted. I wanted something to short circuit me and to just change me. And this is kind of what happened here. But from now on, it's gonna take a lot of work to keep this on, because it's not brainwashing. Because brainwashing actually makes you easily adopt everything. It's hard to stick with yourself what you learn here. But if you do it, I think this is the way to live the mythic life, the life that any little boy and little girl would love to live. And that's great.
I think there's only one thing left to say.